Good for the body, good for the mind. Okay, just kind of begin to breathe in. And as always, focus on your breath. That breath reminds us of how much we are one with God. As we breathe in and release, it's the cycle of life, the cycle of love, the cycle of the presence of the divine. And so this morning's word is patience. And if you choose not to focus on patience, just zero once again in on the I am. And be still and just come to that place of patience and knowing within yourself and honoring yourself for this practice that you have chosen to do.
No, it's too bright. That one's fine.
Eileen, you're muted.
I'm sorry. In recognition of the one power, the one mind, the creator God, the spirit that is ever present, ever loving, is one with each and every one of us this morning. And so I know as we come together that we celebrate patience, something that we sometimes question if we have enough of. But indeed, we know it is there. And we come this morning to examine and know patience within ourselves, patience within our loved ones, and patience within our world. And so I give thanks for these beloveds who have said yes to examining themselves, to growing their spiritual practice, and to knowing each other at a deeper level. And so I just release this, I let it go, knowing it is done in complete and total gratitude. We say together, and so it is.
So it is.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to have Amy and Ron joining us too. Yay! Let's see, Michael, how about the definition?
Patience, an attitude of mind characterized by poise, inner calm, and quiet endurance in the face of trying conditions. The Revealing Word by Charles Fillmore.
I love that quiet endurance, because sometimes that patience is really what that's about, because we're so anxious and we want it now. And that quiet endurance just really kind of zinged me. Crystal, how about the quote?
When we become impatient, we literally devalue ourselves and our connection to the divine Holy Spirit. Impatience is a failure to trust in the universal intelligence, and it implies that we are separate from the all-providing spirit. Impatience implies that our ego is the boss of our desire. This form of self-importance needs to be addressed. By Wayne Dyer.
And Peggy, how about the Bible this morning?
Ecclesiastes 7:8. Better is the end of a thing than its beginnings, and the patient man in humbleness is better than proud in spirit.
And our affirmation is, I am committed to being patient in all aspects of my life. Amy, you have our reading this morning.
Are you ready?
You betcha.
Okay. Patience is a hard one for me, so this is a good day. So what I found were a bunch of quotes on patience. So I'll share those with you. 2 things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. George Bernard Shaw. Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. Napoleon Hill. 2 powerful warriors are patience and time. Leo Tolstoy. Adopt the pace of, this is one of my favorites, adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience, Ralph Waldo Emerson. Patience is the companion of wisdom, St. Augustine. Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy, Sadi. We could never learn to be brave and patient if there were only joy in the world, Helen Keller. Be patient and understanding. Life is too short to be vengeful or malicious, Phillips Brooks. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. And I'm not sure who that, how to pronounce that author. The key to everything is patience. You get the chicken by hatching the egg, not by smashing it. Arnold H. Glasso. If you would know strength and patience, welcome the company of trees, Harold Borland. With love and patience, nothing is impossible, Disaku Ikeda. Genius is patience, Isaac Newton. Have patience with all things, but first of all with yourself, St. Francis de Sales. Patience and diligence, like faith, remove mountains, William Penn. Genius is eternal patience, Michelangelo. Our patience will achieve more than our force, Edmund Burke. Patience is the calm acceptance that things can be different, things can happen in a different order than the one you have in mind, David G. Allen. Patience and fortitude conquer all things, Ralph Waldo Emerson. When you encounter various trials, big or small, be joyful. They are opportunities to learn patience, Scott Curran. To lose patience is to lose the battle, Mahatma Gandhi. Patience is the key to contentment, the Prophet Muhammad. It is easier to find men who will it is easier to find men who will volunteer to die than to find those who are willing to endure the pain of patience, Julius Caesar. Patience is a key element of success, Bill Gates. All great achievements require time, Maya Angelou, and the rest of them are by anonymous. Patience is also a form of action. Patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. Stay patient and trust the journey. Be patient, good things take time. Patience is the companion of wisdom. Tolerance and patience should not be read as signs of weakness, they are signs of strength. Be strong enough to let go and wise enough to wait for what you deserve. Patience is when you are supposed to get mad, but you choose to understand. And finally, God has perfect timing. Never early, never late. It takes a little patience and it takes a lot of faith, but it's worth the wait.
Were those on like a computer, Amy, or?
I can send you the document.
I was going to say, why don't you, and then I'll send it out to everybody. That's great. Okay, so this morning, well, our practice today is to find a quote about gratitude that you like and put it on a Post-it note and attach it to a car dash or a mirror or refrigerator so that you are constantly reminded in our days ahead of that quote that you like about gratitude. We're going to start our journaling this morning with a statement, when I am patient. Begin. And go ahead and bring it to a close. Does anyone have, is there anyone who would like to share this morning? Sandy?
When I'm patient, things run more smoothly than when I'm impatient. Truth says that all things come to pass and are impermanent except for God, the omnipresent spirit. Patience might be like cashing in a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. With quiet endurance, life changes in its space and form, and patience is the vehicle to ride the wave to the next better place to be. I recognize patience within myself because I notice I am allowing myself to breathe, be calm, and fully present. Patience is leading with love, with the anticipation of peaceful and divine right manifestation. When I lead with love, I am more patient with myself as well as with others.
Anyone else want to share?
Spring.
Go ahead.
When I am patient, life flows around and through me while I set my anticipated goals inside a rainbow, knowing that eventually they will return to me transformed. Through prayer and affirmative steps towards acceptance and the feelings toward it, like a child awaiting Santa wearing a red suit, knowing something will return, and if not my desire, maybe something better. Wildflower seeds while I'm waiting for rain here in any denomination or time of day. Priming the pump by fixing my hose bibs and clearing weeds, all going to compost for next year. Cleared the rain gauge for this month, excited by even a trickle at this point. We got 0.35 the other day. While I slept, my south-facing irises opened the next day. Patience regarding the COVID vaccination. I kept missing the boat on the internet. Eventually found the You Missed Me link, which got me on their list, and eventually got my first shot. Patience did it. I focused on other things meanwhile.
Did anybody talk or discover that you talked about impatience and anxiety or anything like that when you were, okay. Michael, you want to share?
Okay, here we go. When I am patient, I allow the aspects of love and compassion and understanding to be my guide. As such, my energy is balanced and I am able to release my fears, anxieties, and expectations, judgments regarding how, who, and when. When I am patient, I am a good friend to myself and to others. And I came up with a quote: patience is a perfect pause, Spirit's cause, which allows the good to unfold in divine order, time, and space.
Anyone else?
I'll do one.
Okay, Ron.
Sure, thanks. When I am patient, there is self-control, allowing for enhanced thinking to proceed. When patient, I am less stressed, with decisions based less on thoughtless reacting and more about thoughtful responding. It feels good.
Yeah, I wrote about anxiety because when I'm impatient with myself, anxiety comes up for me. And it was kind of like, two opposites with each other. Anybody else want to share?
Barbara will share.
Go, Barbara.
Okay. I only have audio today. Sorry.
That's all right. We're glad you're here.
Thank you. When I am patient, I can move mountains, so to speak. I become well aware of God's influence on my life, and impatience only gets in my way of God's direction. Sometimes I think that I can move God's will for me along a little faster, which of course is impatience. I'm trying impatience that I am trying to disguise. Because I am struggling with loving my neighbor right now, I am praying that I will have enough patience with myself to learn what God is teaching me about loving my neighbor.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. All right, who's willing to pray us out this morning? Who's willing to pray us out? Don't be bad. Sandy, thank you.
So let's come together in consciousness in this present moment with gratitude for that infinite presence called God, that power, that love, that light, that life that has been expressed through this gathering today. And we wrap our arm around ourselves, those arms of patience as we go forth into our worldly activities, practicing patience, realizing patience, and finding the quote that sings in each of our hearts that we can use through this next week. So with gratitude, we release this now and leave in safety, leave in joy, and leave in well-being. And in acceptance, now we say together, and so it is.
So it is.
Thank you, Sandy. Have a great day, everybody. Crystal, will you stay just a second?
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Bye-bye.
Ron. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Happy International Women's Day.
Yeah.